Prince Guru Prabhu Ramachandra ki Jai. So this brings us to the end of our 7 nights Hanuman Sankatamochan Hanuman Mahayajna. Now while the formalities of the yajna comes to an end, by no means is the devotion to Bhagwan Hanuman, the development that you go through is coming to an end. What yajnas like this is supposed to do is to give you information to help you progress. So we give you information from the scripture to help reassure your faith if it is wavering, to establish your faith more firmly and more confidently in your deity, in your dharma, and to allow you from where you are to assess for yourself to where you want to be. So even though we will not be meeting here tomorrow or until another occasion, we have an event like this, by no means is it the end of the yajna. The yajna starts while the formal puja, the ritual part of it will end today. The real yajna continues in your own development. So as you make the final offering, it is my hope, my wish that all of you, no matter whatever, how small you think it is, one of the principles we have discussed here over the past nights, you take it, you internalize it, and you try to practice that one principle. You try to put into practice that one teaching. And if you do that, by the time we gather here next year, you will be a much better individual than you were today. So we are providing opportunities, and it's up to you to take advantage of our opportunities. So at this point in time, we will have our concluding arati, then we will have other formalities to take place. So let us all stand. Let us clasp our hands together, close our eyes. Let us concentrate on Bhagwan Shri Ram, Sita Mata, and dear Bhagwan Hanuman at his feet. All the Devtas, all the Rishis, Munis, the Bhaktas, the Sadhus, see yourself at the feet of Bhagwan Shri Ram too. And surrender completely. As the arati progresses, you make that pledge to Bhagwan. Today, Lord, I rededicate my life to you. As the rituals come to an end, the real yajna now starts. Help me to develop myself, O Prabhu, so that I can be the person you would like me to be. Nishjay prema prakirtike vinay kare sanaman Devike kajan sakala shubha siddhi kare Hanuman. Om Sahajaya Vishmurti Sarnitan Vahinayo Vikamgrihana Devasya Trailokya Niravaha Yani Tani Japan Janmansarvakani Cha Tani Tani Vinashyanti Pradakshana Pare Pare Ramaya Mediki Kirati Pani Salani Prachilati As we come to an end of tonight's devotion and to the formal aspect of our yajna, we give thanks to God for the opportunity to congregate and to perform our puja, to engage in satsang, to engage in our kirtan, for being able to have the blessings to even host this Mahayagya. We ask for forgiveness if there may be any errors committed on any occasion. Lastly, we ask to have our desires fulfilled, all obstacles removed from our daily life. Mangalam Parameshwari Ma, Mangalam Ashitoshi Ma, Mangalam Sarva Shakti Ma, Mangalam Durga Devi Ma, Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhu Chasita Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya Dravidam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Om Mantravinam Priyahinam Bhaktihinam Janardanam Yapujitam Maya देवा परिपूर्णं करस्तु मे कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृति स्वभाग्य करोमि यद्यत् सकलं तस्मै नारायणेति समर्पयामि नारायणेति समर्पयामि। ओम शांति 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 From the very top of your voices, let us proclaim victory for our way of life. Let's establish firmly and confidently our presence and identity, and for our noble religion, Sanatana Dharma. प्रेम से बोलो गजानन स्वामी की, उमापति महादेव की, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की, जगदम्बिका दुर्गा माता की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की, श्री सत्यनारायण स्वामी की, प्रेम से बोलो श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। जय जय सीताराम। Take your seats. Okay, so we have a few things to do, and we're going to multitask at this point in time. So I want a few children to come up, take the RT, and start passing it around while I talk. And while that is going on, we'll make arrangements to start to have the raffle drawn. And while that is being prepared, we'll have the secretary of the organization will do the vote of thanks. Give that to them. You can do yourself. So let us have your attention for a few minutes.
Guruji Pandit Vishnu Maharaj, founder and Acharya of Sri Parameshwari Durga Devi Ashram Incorporated, Pandit Devendra Maharaj, members on stage, honored guests, Sitaram. Tonight I stand before you in my capacity as Secretary of the Ashram to say thank you to a number of persons who has helped in whatever way possible to bring this, our 7-night Sankata Mochan Hanuman Mahayagya, to a successful conclusion. However, before I do that, I was asked by Guruji to speak about the ashram for a couple of minutes. Sri Parameshwari Durga Devi Ashram Incorporated, in its present entity, has been operational for the past 3 years. However, the ashram has been in existence for over a decade, offering varying services to the public. There is a saying that when one door closes, many are open. In 2012, events unfolded where that one door closed abruptly, and since then, that masked blessing has opened many doors, which has brought us to this point. During the past 3 years, we were able to experience our flagship Devi Yatra Festival, Ganesh Utsav Festival, a Diwali program that's hosted by our youth arm, which is second to none. This is our third Yagya, and a host of other activities which are too numerous to mention. As you would remember, Guruji has been speaking about a number of our activities during the past nights. Sri Parameshwari Durga Devi Ashram Incorporated boasts of a very active Narayan Seva unit, an education and communication unit, a very vibrant ladies arm, and a vibrant youth arm as well, as a host of other branches which deal with different aspects in the ashram. If you'd like to see more, visit us at www.sridurgamata.org or on Facebook, or now I think Bisham has us on YouTube as well. And you realize we have a healthy balance between spiritual and social activities at the ashram. Having said this, I now turn my attention to the task assigned to me tonight, which is the vote of thanks. Firstly, I must express my humble gratitude to Guruji, Pandit Vishnu Maharaj, for having the foresight to execute such a magnificent yagya. It is through your blessings we are able to benefit from such profound lessons, not only from the Singhasan, but year-round, including Sunday morning services. So at this point, I should invite all of you to join with us on a Sunday morning and continue what we are experiencing here. I would also like to say thank you to Guruji and your family for hosting us year-round. To Pandit Devendra Maharaj, once again, we were able to share your expertise while conducting Vedi Puja without fail every evening for the past 7 evenings. To you, Panditji, I say special thanks for once again offering your gracious services to us for yet another year, and I hope that we have your continued support over the years. To members of the Saraswati Sangeet Bhakti Mandali, our resident group, I want to say thank you to you all for rendering such inspirational bhajans nightly. To the members of all the other groups who has graced us with your presence nightly, I want to say thank you as well for taking time out from your busy schedules to share devotion with us at the ashram. Once again, I say a special thank you to you all. Our ladies' arm, without whom I can guarantee that we will not know where to begin when it comes to the duties they perform at the ashram. They have been instrumental in preparing the diverse yet tasty meals which we have feasted on every night. To you all, I say thanks for all you have done here, not only now, but year-round. To all the men who assisted in the kitchen with everything else at the ashram, I must say thanks to you all as well. And you know what? I think we have a group of people who age has forgotten, but I think it skipped their generation, it's attacked our generation, because they are the forever young ones. So to you all, I say a special, special thanks. Our members of the youth arm wore many caps over the past week, from nows to decorators to kitchen assistants, photographers, videographers. They have once again lent us support in so many ways, ensuring that we execute a program such as this with such professionalism. To you all, I say thanks as well. To the people who donated in whatever way possible, please know that your contributions has helped us in a long way in making our yagya the success that it is. To you all, I say thanks and know that all donations were highly appreciated. Finally, our devotees who have spent the last few nights with us. To you all, I say thanks for being a part of our family here at Sri Parameshwari Durga Devi Ashram Incorporated over the past week. I hope to see you all over the next few months as you continue to join with us in our many activities from time to time. So once again, thank you to everyone who has helped in making our yagya the success that it is and bringing it to a successful conclusion. Thank you, Sitaram. And now hand over back to Guruji, who will take us through the rest of the night's proceedings.
Okay, so let us have a hand for Nikki. When I am not around, is the task of managing all of this falls on him and Bisham. And these two young men have done tremendous service to this ashram from the time we started off over again. So at this point in time, we want to have the drawing of the raffle. I don't want to keep back anybody too late. So let us have the drawing of the raffle, and then we'll have a few minutes. I'll speak to you for a few minutes, and then Niels and Prasad are at the back. Ready? Shake it up. Put it back there. Shake it up. Yeah, how about that? Brandon was supposed to contract up some kind of thing with a fan in it, you know. So these children, they will draw one, and I will call the number. So which prize is this we're drawing for? So this one, Johnny, address Balmain, ticket 3,639, number 3639 then. Alright? And that is the third prize. So which one are we going to do now? Second? Come. This is second prize. This is Sarika Jaimangal Kuva. Second prize. Just, yeah. First prize. Drawing for the first prize now. Okay, this is it's a soul book, but it's blank. Alright, in number 2263. Did I call the number for the second prize? 4029 for the second prize, and for the third prize 3639. And this one here, now we don't know which book it came from, but it has no information in it, because what happened, some people just take an entire book, pay for it and give it as a donation. Alright? So this one is 2263. So these, now the tickets have some terms and conditions on it. And these are not our terms and conditions, although we agree with it. They are from NLCB. We had to get permission from the NLCB to host this. So these are their terms and conditions. You must have the original ticket. And you have 2 weeks, is it? 10 working days to come forward and claim your prize. So, having drawn our raffle, let me tell you a little bit about this raffle now. Somebody hold on to this before I misplace it. Let's make the first, third, second, like this one. Oops. Alright, now this raffle is in aid of temple building funds, just as it says on the ticket. We have been given the promise through an act of parliament that lands will be given to the ashram, but because of the height of the election season, we have no more meetings until everything settles back on politically. When that happens, it's still going to take us some time to get the paperwork and the deed and thing in order. So what we are doing by the time is raising funds. So when that time comes, which will not be 10 years from now, it will just be a year or two, about 2-3 years, we want to build the ashram. And I don't want to build it, put up a foundation post today, 5 years down the road, put up a next foundation post. I want to build the ashram in one shop, at least at a basic structure, 4 walls, a roof, light and water, and I got to start using it. While using, you can make it nice and comfortable. Alright? So this is our goal, because as our secretary pointed out to you, we have a lot of activities and sometimes we are really crunched for space. Alright? So we need to have a permanent building, because every time something of this nature has to take place, a set of dismantling, rearranging, and dismantling again. If we have things set up permanently, we don't have to go through all that labor. Okay? And also there are certain things that you can do in terms of your devotion and so on. The way this place is organized, you think I could bring Murti and his staff and big 5 feet Murti in the back here? No, it will contradict my daily living here. Right? You can't have vehicles pulling up right in the same garage you have your Murtis and so on. So we need to have a space that is for prayer alone. While we could, and as much as compromise we could make, we will be using this compound, but there is a time is coming when we need to get something more permanent, especially with all the activities. Last night you saw the graduation ceremony. We have next year, the next set of graduates will be taking place. Every year we have different activities. Just go on our official website and you'll see the post of things. Some of you were here last year when it was, when we do the medical workshop. November month? October, November? Around November month when we had medical services provided free of charge for everybody here. Alright, so we have a host of things. And why are we doing all of this? When we leave people idle, other people will come and convert. So when you keep them together, you provide an institution where progressive development can take place. You will be securing your own future. Think about it. When you reach 60, 70 years and you break up and hook up all how in your bed, and your son and daughter tell you when you're dead, I'm putting you down in Christian rites or Muslim rites, how you could feel as a Hindu? How you, knowing you live your whole life as a Hindu, and when it's time to do your rituals in the proper way now, they have to bring somebody else to do it in a different tradition that you never belong to. That is what causes problems sometimes when people die. Soul can rest in peace. And talking about that, you want to know the consequence of those things? Come next year. We do it in the Quran here. On the first half of August. I fixed the specific date, I think first half of August. So next year we have Garu Quran yet to look forward to. Don't worry, I'll have to walk home in patches if all afraid. So the ashram, we have a lot taking place. If you attend our Diwali program, our Diwali is like Christmas. Alright? What I'm trying to do is instill Hindu values and appreciate Hindu celebrations. Why should a temple be celebrating Christmas? You ever see the Muslim lighting diya for Diwali inside the mosque? You ever see Christian lighting diya inside the church for Diwali? You're living in a multi-racial, multi-ethnic society, and you have to know and appreciate and respect everybody. But you have to practice what is yours. Our Diwali is supposed to be like what is the equivalent of Christmas. So this is how we are training our children. And this Diwali, it is children like what you see come up here. The oldest is about 9-10 years old. They will be executing the Diwali program this year. So you have a lot to come and look forward to. You don't have to be my godchildren. I don't have to be a family pundit. And you don't have to be a member here to come to benefit from any of the social services that we provide. This ashram, apart from being recognized by the Ministry of Education, we are recognized by the Ministry of Social Development, we are recognized by the Ministry of Culture, we are recognized by the Ministry of National Security. Why national security? We want to give the ashram recognition. When you have to go for your passport and thing, For members, registered members of the ashram, you don't have to go online to collect form. Come right here, fill up your form, and you take it to immigration. But that is only a service provided for registered members. Ministry of Social Development, you can't get NIS form, you can't get pension form and all that kind of thing. It is here for our registered members. There are services we provide free of charge to the public. There are services we have to restrict it only to formal membership, and those restrictions are placed on us from government to organization relationship. We have to agree to certain terms and conditions before they could recognize us. Okay, so this is where the ashram is at, and this is the type of service we provide. And some of you here, I know some of you here, from time to time you'll bring your forms for me to certify. I think the reason why I could do that and put the ashram stamp on it because the ashram and I are recognized by the government to do those things. Alright? Some of you who are getting your pensions here, you right here, so you just come and ask me to certify your forms. When you have to get your passport forms and things certified, some of you just come right here to get it. When you need form and all, some of you just come right here to get it too. We don't always have in stock, but when they give us, it is go. So these are some of the activities, some of the programs, some of the benefits of our ashram. And we invite you to be a member of our ashram and to participate in a developmental program. And we are begging you all now, not from me personally, but I am begging you to help me do God work, to continue this work that we are doing. And to do that, I need to establish a building. Because it is way becoming difficult, at least with the religious aspect of it, to have it here. We will be here until we get the ashram built. But if you notice, we have no murtis and things around. We have some things that we're supposed to be doing. I can't do it because we don't have the proper facilities. Okay? So I'm asking you, the members of the Hindu community, to help us in this organization build an ashram. That is what this raffle, them jerseys, the magazine, this is what our fundraisers is about. So this is where we are at, and this is where we would like to go further with your help and assistance. Okay? So without keeping back anybody too long, I just want to ask Anand, who is also the president of the Radha Krishna Kirtan Mandali, which is a separate group by itself, but when we come together like this, we are under the umbrella of the ashram, and coincidentally the group is also branch number 3 branch number 3 of the ashram. Okay? So that is one of our formal branches which are responsible for hosting the Devi Yatra in his area, in that Punopia area there. So we ask Anand to say a few words for us.
Okay, Sitaram devotees. Now it won't be too long because I want to, throw everything to the public tonight. There's so little to say, but the only thing that I could say is that when we go out there to beg, we will definitely beg very hard to get this ashram off the ground. Regardless of what it takes, we will get it done. I know that, I see a lot of strange faces and the regular faces, and we will be approaching you soon. So thank you, Sitaram, until we meet again.
Jadi
गायत्री से ओम श्री कृष्ण अर्पणा।